When I was, I don't know how, like super young, like 4, Grandpa would tell, oh my god, would always tell me stories about, like the exact same story.
You can give me
okay. Stories about a rat that he was friends with, like Michael Jackson. And he would say it was like 3 feet long, like not including the tail. And also the Polar Express.
What about the Polar Express?
He was talking about someone being bipolar, and he said Polar Express.
Well, today he told me a story about how he has this necklace and it's like a medallion thing, and he said that he got it from his dad. His dad found it, and it's like over 80 years old, and that once he gets the surgery, they're gonna go like visit like the shrine thing and pray. So that's pretty cool.
The Polar Express one. The one Miranda said. Do you want me to say it again? When he was I don't know, he's saying something with bipolar. Or that something is bipolar, and he said Polar Express.
So he said somebody was like the Polar Express?
Yeah, or he said that's totally Polar Express. When I was like really small, like 3 or 4, we'd spend the night and I'd wake up, and then all 3 of us, or usually 2, me and Miranda, we go to their grandma and grandpa's bed, and he would tell us a story about a robot that stole something from a store. I think it was a robot, and like, I don't know what he stole. I think he stole candy.
The robot or Grandpa?
The robot. Maybe it was like a metaphor.
Can you think of any stories that Grandpa has said that are just like, oh, Grandpa's really funny?
Nope. No, I don't remember any. What was it like? Let me see that smile.
Oh yeah, he says.
Oh, you're in my shot.
She is the shot.
Oh, he always sings "My Eyes Adore You" to me. Well, my grandfather is patient, very kind, but also very blunt. People he doesn't like. But he has a big heart, and that's what matters.
Goofy, a little racist. I'm just kidding. And a nice person, genuine, honest, brutally honest sometimes.
Why do you love Grandpa so much?
Because I'm his favorite.
Because he's great, and he is nice to me, and he loves me, and he's my grandpa.
He's like he talks casually to me, not like I'm like a little kid. Like he'll talk to me like I'm just one of his friends. Yeah. He's funny, cares about me, and like he takes me places, and like we just like hang out a lot. He's cool. He's an interesting person. Like he's done so much. Like he does a lot. Like he goes fishing, he goes hunting, all that stuff. He did cycling for a bit. Remember?
That's right. Doesn't he always tell you girls?
You look so beautiful today. Every time I see you, you just get more pretty and taller, and I love you.
Okay, anything else?
I love my grandpa, and I love you.
I love you too. What are you looking most forward to once Grandpa has his surgery?
He can like go in the water, and that he doesn't have to be on dialysis.
What are some of the favorite things that Grandpa tells you?
I don't know.
Like, Christopher said, he always tells me I'm really smart. He always tells me he loves me a lot. Stuff like that. So what are some of the favorite things that Grandpa tells you?
That I'm good at baseball.
Okay, what else?
That he loves me.
How old is Grandpa? How old do you think Grandpa is?
60.
You think he's 60?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you love Grandpa so much? What do you love about him?
Because he spoils me.
He spoils you? How does Grandpa spoil you?
He gets me anything that I want.
He gets you anything you want. What are some of the coolest things that Grandpa has gotten you?
He got me an airsoft gun.
An airsoft gun. If you had a friend at school and they were like, hey Anthony, what is your grandpa like? What would you say?
He's really nice.
Okay guys, it's my turn. It's my turn.
No, can I read the questions? Mom, I'm your favorite. Please, please. I'm okay.
I'm good at talking. You know I am, Mom.
I'm your favorite.
I'm the best talker.
I'm so
You have
good.
no idea.
It is my turn to do my interview about Grandpa.
But let me ask you the questions, Mom.
You most looking forward to after the surgery?
That's too fake.
Seeing Grandpa healthy and like hopefully pain-free and have some energy.
Why do you love your dad so much?
I love my dad. I love Dad because he was the first man to love me unconditionally. He was the first man to ever apologize to me. My dad always told me how incredibly beautiful I was. Like anywhere we went, if we had, when I was younger, I was in the mariachi. So if we had a performance, if we had a competition, if I did something with the school, but he would always say that I was the prettiest one up on stage. He would always say that I was the best violinist, the best writer, and so forth. And so I have to say, the first guy that came around and said, ooh, you're beautiful, I wasn't all like, oh my God, he said it was beautiful. Like Grandpa made me hold the bar like really super high. So a boy it wasn't just gonna be that a boy was gonna tell me you're beautiful and I was gonna like fall for him. Because I had heard it so many times from my dad that you had to step it up, buddy. Anyways.
What are you most looking forward to after the surgery?
You already asked me that.
But you didn't say that.
Okay. I cannot wait to see Grandpa not in pain and just exhausted. I think I've said it before, the last couple of weeks, definitely he's gotten extremely tired and had to use a cane just to walk. Yeah, so I'm really, really looking forward to seeing Grandpa like do stuff with us, go to the coast, and Grandpa was always the one that like held his breath the longest under the swimming pool, and he hasn't been able to do that in at least 5 years, so I'm looking forward to that.
How has the whole transplant process changed your perspective on
Life.
life?
You're gonna cry or something?
I want to know.
Why is that not enough for you?
Why? Why are you asking that? That's a good question.
Just tell the camera.
That was a really good question, Isabella.
Thank you, Mom. I was almost finished it.
She's saying stuff.
I have to say, throughout this whole journey, like from December getting tested up until now, what?
I just realized how long ago.
It's been a long time. It's definite, like it has made me appreciate the little things, without a doubt. The little things, like literally the little things, like when my kids are sweet to me. And even when they're not, it's like, I don't know, it's just, all of them are looking at Miranda.
Oh my God.
Because they know her. And Anthony with his commentary in the background. But yeah, I've definitely, like, I appreciate life a whole lot more. And I think, like, you know, it's very impactful to me to think, like, everybody has, you asked me a deep question, now listen to me.
I am listening.
Everybody, I think, has a purpose in this life. And as much as, like, my hat, you know, everybody wears a hat, your job, my hat has always been, I think, mom. But maybe my hat, maybe my job here was to better Grandpa's life. And I don't mean that in a vain way at all. I know. Yeah, that did sound vain.
No, it didn't.
It's
Yeah, it's like,
Like maybe-
the only reason I'm on this earth is to make him happy.
No.
No.
That's what it sounded like, or you can interpret it that way.
No, like I'm. Okay, we're over this.
No.
Continue. Okay, you just continue with yours.
Anyways,
How will the transplant affect you personally? Because I know we focus on Grandpa a lot, which is what we should be doing, but I want to know how it affects you personally.
I don't know. I think health-wise for sure, it's gonna force me to be more healthy and make better food choices and life choices, exercise, because I'm only gonna be down one kidney, and yet I have like cancer stacked up against me, diabetes, high blood pressure, all that good stuff. So I think it's definitely gonna make me live a healthier lifestyle. I'm just excited to see the change in Grandpa. But I love that you're thinking about me.
Good luck, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you so much.
We love you, Grandpa.
I know you get that. Fingers. Grandpa, I think you're the best grandpa in the world.